lots of operators, aquí Reno, y en este momento estoy con James, quien es el médico de pelotón. Ha hecho un excelente trabajo, entonces lo vamos a entrevistar, cómo le ha ido, cómo ha sido su experiencia, pero sobre todo que nos dé algunos consejos para aquellos que quieran realizar este rol. Okay? So James, a few words about you.
My name's James. Been playing Airsoft since high school off and on, so about 15 years now. Just recently I decided to get into the MilSim community. Been to one other MilSim game before this. And what I really like about this style of Airsoft is I think the commitment that people have, because it takes a lot more work to show up, carry 30 or 40 pounds of gear, lug it around, sleep overnight, get ambushed, not get sleep. It's really as close to being in the military as you can be, and I think it's great that pretty much all of the cadre people that run MilSim West have prior military experience, so they know what it's like, and I think they're able to help recreate that. But I'm very glad to be here. It's been an excellent experience so far.
Awesome. So your first impression of Mexico and the Airsoft community here?
It's actually my first time to Mexico, first time playing internationally. Very positive impression. I wasn't sure what to expect, just because I don't have as much travel experience in South America or Central America as I'd like. I wasn't sure how easy it would be to interact, because I'm not a native Spanish speaker. I learned Spanish in high school, but I've forgotten most of it. I know very basic phrases, but people have been very good to communicate with. They've helped me translate when necessary. When my Spanish skills were a little bit lacking, people were generally able to switch back.
Hey, Médico! Agua! Anyone have smoke? Gracias. I don't know. Gracias. I'll use them.
So I feel that communication has been much better than expected, and I think that's something that's allowed us to be very fluid and react quickly to unexpected events. Like last night we got attacked on our northeast side 2 or 3 times, and people were very quick to wake up, put their gear on, and respond to that. And that's why we were able to, I think, repel the attackers very quickly with very few casualties on our end.
So you are the platoon medic, right?
Correct.
Some recommendations for people who are interested to play that role forward?
My first recommendation is that the person be physically fit and mentally strong enough and willing to be in some unpleasant situations.
Médico, agua! You like?
As a platoon medic, you basically have to carry as much water as you can fit in your rucksack on your person. So about 30 bottles ends up being about 3 to 4 gallons. Roughly 30-35 pounds, plus your own rifle, plus your own gear, food, sleeping supplies, all of that. So I knew it was going to be physically strenuous to do this, so I've been training the last few months, going on long hikes with a couple gallons of water in my pack. I think that's important. From what I've seen, it's probably one of the more injury-prone roles, because you have all that weight, it's very high impact, you're moving quickly, you're running, trying to help people. I think the person who would excel in this role is someone who enjoys being flexible and looking at the big picture. As a platoon medic, you're not attached to a squad. You're actually usually assigned with the headquarters. So I've spent most of the game with our platoon sergeant, Igor, but there have been times I've also gone out with squad 3 from the 1st platoon. Really, you're kind of a higher level command asset, so you could end up anywhere, anytime. We've done recon, we've done defense. I've run the casualty collection point for our injured people. I think really being flexible, being in excellent physical shape, and dealing with, and this is probably the hardest part actually, is you don't get a lot of action. If you're doing your job as platoon medic, you need to stay alive so you can keep your comrades healthy and in good physical condition. And if you're at the front lines, taking fire, you're pinned down, you're injured yourself, then you become a liability.
Agua.
And then the other risk, I think, is if you're killed or captured and the platoon captures your water, or the enemy platoon captures your water or medical supplies, then you're probably actually helping the adversaries more than you're helping your own unit. So I've had to resist some of my urge to be in the action and sit back. I've still seen plenty of combat though, just because I've been attached to squads with a lot of experience, have been very aggressive, so I'm able to support them, but it's definitely a support role. But I'd recommend it, I'd do it again. I would definitely probably pack a different rucksack. That's very important. That's probably my number one advice, other than physical fitness and the right mindset, is making sure you have a pack that's strong and capable of comfortably carrying 30-40 pounds of water all day, every day for 40 hours.
Awesome. So we have contact, so we have to finish this. A few words for the Airsoft community, and we're going to fight back.
I'm very impressed with everyone. I know we only have a moment, there's some contacts down there, but I'm impressed with the heart of the Mexican players, the loyalty, the reliability. I think the Russians have integrated very well with the Mexican forces here, and I'm very pleased. Everyone's been very welcoming. I would definitely recommend not only MilSim, but MilSim in Mexico or in Latin America. It's been an excellent experience, and I'll be here next year if we survive.
Awesome. Well, let's fight back.